this is kind of, I think, a golden era for hockey right now, especially in the US. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that really quickly. Like, I think we're entering a golden era here in hockey. So especially on the US side of things. So I know you work in hockey, so I wanted to know, like, get your, building off of this in the last few years and and Four Nations, like, do you get a sense of that?
Yeah, I do. When you see the college hockey product being elevated, and now the CHL transfer to the NCAA, you're seeing that like these systems are starting to really change from when you and I were watching the 2014 semifinal, right? Like the guys in that game were mostly from yesteryear, and the younger guys were like Patty Kane, rock star. So, um, I do think it is changing, and I think it's great to see that there's so many new established stars. Like coming into Four Nations, we'd only seen these guys if they made the playoffs, right? Kachuk was in Calgary. Then obviously went to the Panthers, went to the Cup, went to another Cup. But like Jack Hughes, we've never really seen Jack Hughes in a best on best or a crucial game seven. Um, Hellebuck, I mean, he had all the narratives around him. Austin Matthews, we've never seen in a conference final. So it's great to see a lot of these guys for Team USA that were thrusted into these roles. Dylan Larkin, another example, right? So I love that you mentioned that, Steve, because it does feel like there's a lot of personality, and I feel like they've not only cemented a legacy already, but they're still young enough for this to continue. So it really is like a cool time to be in.
Yeah, and not even that, but just the younger generation that's sitting there and watching, not even just the men's side of things, but also the women's side of things as well. Watching the women win gold, watching the men win gold. This is going to inspire a lot of younger children to play hockey and ultimately going to lead to more development here in hockey in terms of the US. And I think that's only going to
Mhm.
benefit us, 10, 15 years down the line, even when we're like 50 years old, the result of that, I mean, it's going to be so everlasting. So I'm so happy about it. I love it. And I also think, like, yesterday's game, that is the best hockey I think you will ever see. I mean, you're getting the 10 best players, from each country coming together on the ice. And you saw that, on the ice from the first period. That was probably the fastest I've ever seen a hockey game played. Like, I couldn't even, maybe you could say, yeah, it was, 8 o'clock in the morning, but I don't think it was that. I couldn't keep up with the puck, in that first period. That's how fast things were moving. I mean, you look at Canada, you look at US, everybody was coming out right out the bat, right out the jump, with a little pep in their game. And I think, just, seeing that, I mean, you will not watch, another hockey game, like this for a long time.